So for the Works of Art Committee, it's been important for us to consider what the potential for a just society would mean and what a fair society would mean. And so we've been working towards creating the spaces for the necessary debate, and art becomes the catalyst for those debates. So for us, it's important not just to think about the artworks as the source of knowledge, but the engagement that comes with it, which for us is something that is crucial. In the past, there have been very difficult debates about whether artworks get removed or whether they stay on display. And that is mainly because some art may affect different viewers in different ways. So the major objective for us is transformation. And in relation to Vision 2030, our understanding of a fair and just society is that we should keep the spaces participatory, inclusive. Now, when we reflect on the 30 years since democracy, we have to think about how long does it take for us to consider justice to be justice, right? So art becomes the space for us to reflect, but also to be able to, they become a window for us to see these societies and think about what a just and fair society is. We're currently working on an installation in the library, and this is exciting for us because it marks our shift where art is centrally located as part of the knowledge-making process. That installation is an installation that's going to include works that show South Africa's photographic archive. It's going to celebrate some young artists. So there's a number of facets in which we're thinking about how to enliven that space. So that art is not just something you see, it's an experience, but also to attract researchers and for us to shift our way of understanding what knowledge is. We've had engagements around the Sarah Baartman sculpture in the library in the past. We've also activated the space, the Sarah Baartman precinct, when we did the intervention called The Fire This Time, where we inaugurated the first live artworks into the collection. The fire this time was for us to think about all the different kinds of fires. Now, you remember at that time, a section of the library had just burnt, and there were, of course, a number of other previous fires of protests, but we're also very much aware that there are fires that are happening beyond the campus. We can see the Cape Flats, and we know the impact of ongoing fires, right? So we're thinking of fire both as a physical thing, but also as a metaphoric thing.
I work at the library, so when I walk around and just check on students, I've been seeing people put up different artworks, and it's really exciting because now there's like textile, there's more artworks by people of color, by actual South Africans, and like there's artworks by women. There's a lot of diversity. It really could make a change because the thing about art, especially in like the library and when you're studying, is it changes the environment and the energy and like the mood.
So the space that we're currently in, the Beattie Building, this re-curation project involved a number of our committee members, and they focused on some of the new acquisitions into the collection. Another project where we've re-curated is the business school, and that was an exhibition that was shown at the Michaela School of Art that focused on abstract art by Black artists.
I would like to see the art sort of continuously moving around. If it stays there for a few more 10, 20 years, it's going to stagnate. And as beautiful as it is, once you see something multiple times, you start walking by, you stop interacting.
Text is not the only way that we get to know things. Our collection is present across campuses, and it's there for users to see it. So for us, it's important not just to think about the artworks as the source of knowledge, but the engagement that comes with it. It shapes the experience, the learning experience. It's not just walking to a lecture. It's walking to a lecture and remembering that I saw an image of this, and this stayed with me, and it made me think of a particular issue in a particular way. And so the buildings don't just become concrete. They become a way for us to interpret the world.